Hey bookfed family, have you ever wondered how some companies become massively successful, changing the world and becoming household names? What's the secret sauce? Are they just plain lucky? Today, we're cracking open a book that gets right to the heart of that question, 0 to 1, Notes on Startups, or How to Build the Future, by Peter Thiel. It's a guide to building new things, not just copying what everyone else is doing. So, get ready to think differently, because this book is full of surprises. Let's get bookfed. Chapter 1, The Challenge of the Future. Thiel asks a big question right away. Are we going to keep inventing new stuff, or are we just going to keep copying what already exists? He talks about 0 to 1, creating something completely new, versus 1 to n, just making something that's already out there a little bit better. Think about it, a new smartphone is cool, 1 to n, but the first smartphone ever was a game changer, 0 to 1. Thiel wants us to think about how we can create those game changers. He believes that the only thing that's important for a good business is avoiding competition, being the only one that gives the kind of value that you give. That's where it's at. Chapter 2, Party Like It's 1999. Now, Thiel takes us back to the crazy days of the dot-com bubble. He saw a lot of companies crash and burn, and he learned some important lessons. Forget what others say and have a definite plan is one of the lessons. One important lesson that he learned and talks about in this chapter is that you should have a definite plan because blindly following the herd will definitely not get you anywhere. Chapter 3, All happy companies are different. Here's where things get interesting. Thiel says that the happiest companies are the ones that are monopolies. Now, hold on. He doesn't mean the bad kind of monopolies that cheat people. He's talking about companies that are so good, so unique, that they don't really have any direct competitors. They've created their own little corner of the market where they're the only ones who can do what they do. Think about Google. It's really hard to think of search engines which are as capable as Google. Chapter 4, The Ideology of Competition. This is a big one. Thiel actually says that competition can be bad. I know, it sounds crazy, right? We're always told that competition is a good thing, but he argues that too much competition can distract us from the really important stuff. He says that when companies are constantly fighting each other, they focus on the short term instead of the long term. They don't have time to come up with truly innovative ideas. Instead of competing directly, focus on creating something new and different that solves a problem in a unique way. Chapter 5, Last Mover Advantage. Here's another surprising idea. Thiel doesn't think it's always best to be the first one to do something. He thinks it's better to be the last mover, the one who comes in and dominates the market. It's not about rushing to be first, it's about planning strategically and building something that lasts. You have to create something that people will still want and need years down the road. Think about companies that dominated the markets a few years ago. Are they still that big today? Focus on becoming what lasts. Chapter 6, You Are Not a Lottery Ticket. Now, let's talk about you. Thiel emphasizes that success isn't just about getting lucky. It's about having a clear vision for the future and working hard to make that vision a reality. You have to believe that you can shape your own destiny. Don't leave your success to chance. Create a long-term vision, and use your resources and energy to make that vision a reality. Stop believing you are random chance and go after your vision. Chapter 7, Follow the Money. Thiel talks about something called the power law. What is that? Well, imagine you have a bunch of employees. The power law says that a small number of those employees will actually be responsible for a huge percentage of your company's success. Same thing goes for decisions, customers, and investments. A few key things will make the biggest difference. So, instead of spreading yourself thin, focus on the things that are most important. A small amount of things will have the most impact. Conclusion, key takeaways. So, what have we learned from 0 to 1? Let's recap. Aim for 0 to 1, create something truly new. Look for secrets, things that other people haven't figured out yet. Try to build a monopoly by being really, really good at what you do. Think long-term and plan for the future. Focus on the few things that make the biggest difference. 0 to 1 is a book that will make you think differently about entrepreneurship and innovation. It's not a step-by-step guide, but it's full of thought-provoking ideas that can help you build something amazing. If you enjoyed this video, smash that like button and subscribe to bookfed for more book summaries and insights. Also, be sure to check out other videos on my channel for more insightful reads. Thanks for watching, and stay bookfed.